It's like I'm not even hurt at all. You can't even you can't even see any scars on my face or any blood or anything, right? Totally uninjured. 100% totally good to go. Crashed the bike. Oh wait.
Damn,
Oh
son.
wait. Oh. 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 Bro, I'm covered. My leg is all burnt. I burnt my leg on the fucking exhaust. Um I've got 10 stitches in my foot. I've got 2 stitches in my head. I've got road rash all over my left arm. I've got it all over my right arm. You see it bleeding through there a little bit. Fucking, bro, I'm fucked up right now. Shit is not
Damn,
good.
brother.
Yeah.
Hopefully they give you some good drugs.
You were loud as a motherfucker. Hell yeah. How you doing, Corey?
I'm actually doing really well.
Doing better than me, I bet. Yeah, no drugs, man. No drugs for me. I don't do drugs. I don't do any drugs anymore. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do pills. Actually, I was talking about this before the chat. When I had knee surgery back in the day, I fucking was coming out of anesthesia and I was like shivering or something. And they usually give you a pain pump with a needle that goes directly into the part of your knee where they do the most damage. So you can
Hmm.
press a button and get like a straight shot of morphine right where you fucking need it. Well, when I was waking up from surgery, I had shivers and shakes and I shiver shook the fucking needle out of my knee. And once it comes out, they can't put it back in. So
Ooh.
most people get to go home with a fucking pain pump, and I didn't get one. And so they sent me home with Vicodin, which Vicodin, Percocet, all that stuff does not react well with me. I get nauseous on it. I feel like bugs are crawling all over me. So I did about 3 days of Vicodin and Percocet before I couldn't take it anymore. And I was like, you know what? The straight fucking knee pain from surgery is better than taking these drugs and having the knee pain from surgery. Where'd Leo go?
I was gonna say Leo's here and he's gone.
But I mean, I'm pretty fucked up right now. I'll tell the story here in a little bit. But we are joined by a random garden snake. How do you do, Mr. Garden Snake?
Oh, I'm all right.
Nice. Doing better
Uh,
than me.
yeah, feel bad for you, man. I think I saw you posted in my Discord. Maybe I don't know. I saw it maybe 5-10 minutes after you posted, and I was going, no,
Yeah, dude.
because I
Yeah,
know
I've been
it's
there before. Motorcycle wrecks are not fun.
you got some weeks and months of pain and before you're back to normal. But you will be back to normal. I can just Doctor Me, with my medical degree of being around other people that got hurt, can look at you and go, yeah, you'll be all right.
Rub some dirt
It's
on
gonna
it.
suck, but you'll be all right.
Where I like
Oh,
soaked my
you
hat through.
never get rid of that. That's cool as shit.
To be honest, you kind of look kind of badass right now.
Bro, I look like the fucking Terminator, bro. I look like I'm looking for
I
Sarah
mean,
Connor right now.
I think you look like you got the shit beat out of you by the Terminator, but that's all right. Split hairs here.
Yeah, especially like this angle right here.
Looking like Mad Max on Fury Road.
Like I'm
Bro.
thinking you're one of the guys at the biker bar, and he just backhanded you across the pool table, stole your jacket.
And my chick took my leathers.
I don't think Terminator would have any use for a chick. You
Stretch her out is what he'd do.
See, you should have a suit of armor.
I mean,
Be
I'm
like,
pretty sure
I just got back from battle.
from the first Terminator movies, they don't have a unit. They're I don't think he's got any use for your girl.
How bad's the bike?
Oh, the bike it's a DRZ, man. That's the thing about them dirt bikes, man. They fucking you can crash them, you can do all kind. It's got there's some scratches on it.
You know, it's funny, like because I've crashed a DRZ and got it bleeding and all messed up, and you look back and the bike's just running on its side. Like, what's wrong with you, pussy? So I didn't even. I wasn't concerned about your bike, but I wanted to know is if you got it home.
I mean, I was in the parking lot. Like, there's my parking lot.
Okay.
There's a little road that goes like to my parking lot, and then there's like two businesses on the same
Okay.
road,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like going through their parking lots around,
Because
right?
that was like my minor concern is if you had to leave it, call an ambulance. And it's like, oh, it ain't gonna be there. You get
Well,
back.
someone saw me crash, and they're like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you okay? I'm gonna call 911." I'm like, "No, don't call 911."
Oh, you drove yourself up like that?
Yeah, I just fucking picked the bike up, and I didn't realize how bad my foot was.
You didn't have a shoe on. I'll let you tell the story. Get to the story, but yeah.
Well, we'll get to the story here in a second. We will, but thank you for joining, Mr. Snake. It's very good to have you. Leo, what's up, man? How are you doing? How's your little
Hey,
fucking
good.
e-bike?
I had I ran over some dog shit, so that was nice in the middle of the road.
Yeah, that'll
So
happen.
that was nice. Almost got hit by a car twice. Popped an unintentional wheelie, and that was that. Yeah, that was last Sunday.
Didn't you like crash your bike right when you first got it?
Yes, the second ride.
And you were like, "Fuck, I need some gear."
Yes, I was hurting for 3 weeks on the right side of my chest and
Bro.
shoulders.
Bro, shit sucks. And Mr. Soulless Ginger, how do you do, good sir?
Doing good. No saving babies this time around, but I did get engaged. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, congratulations, sir. Engaged? Very
Yes,
good. Where?
sir.
When is the wedding, and where's my invitation?
It only happened last week, so we're in the very beginning of planning.
I
I
guess
thought you were already married.
Well, I've always said that we're not legally married. We're just what technically known as common law. We just been
You
together.
lying motherfucker.
I guess the
Not-
important question is,
Necessarily.
when is the
Over your
bachelor
playing
party?
house.
Right, yes.
It definitely won't be in Tulsa. I can say that.
Oh, well, that's an inside joke. Not everyone's inside of. Yeah, man. Oh, real quick before we get into the story, Daniel dropped in $2 and said you bread knifed it. Another inside joke. So, for those who don't know, Mr. Snake, there's a video of this guy who was riding a scooter along a sidewalk and lost control of it. You know those fences that have like the spiky fucking points that are made out of metal? You know, it kind of looks like the edge of a bread knife.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was like a low fence, and he lost control and like fucking straddled that shit. He straddled the fucking bread knife and then looked in his shorts and let out the most blood-curdling scream you've ever heard in your entire life.
Yeah.
So when you say you bread knifed it, that's that's what it means. All right, so story time. I was just chilling earlier today. I thought, it's going to be 103 fucking degrees today in Colorado, so maybe I should wake up a little bit earlier and get a little writing in before it gets too hot. But one of the people in another Discord, in Jake's Discord, Badfish, sent me a throttle tube for the DRZ, right? And I've got like a specific setup that may or may not take that throttle tube, and I tried to put it on there and it didn't quite fit, and so I put the old throttle tube back on, and I was just like, I'm just going to rip it around the parking lot real quick and test it out and make sure everything's copacetic. So it was, I think. I got to go look at it again and just take it apart and put it back together again to make sure I didn't fucking do something wrong, because it did get hung up for a second, right? But not at first. Like I did a little pow wheelie, ran up and down the block around the fucking thing a couple times. And then I was coming up to the road and going to turn left, and I let off the throttle, and the throttle didn't let off. So I was like, shit, I don't want to go into traffic. Let me grab the front brake. And where I grabbed the front brake was fucking gravelly as shit. So when I grabbed the front brake, the front tire just washed out. I didn't have any time to react or anything. I just fucking down on my left side instantly. I think when I'm thinking about what happened to my foot, I think what happened is I jammed it into the fucking foot peg, which it's like sharp and pointy and metal, and I was wearing Crocs because I just went down to work on my bike real quick when it was hot, and I wasn't doing anything crazy, so I was just gonna do some little laps real quick and then park it again and maybe go put on my gear and fucking actually go for a ride. But I never got that far because I fucking grabbed a handful of brake and crashed the bike and didn't realize how bad I fucked myself up at first. Like I knew like I got some road rash on my arm. I knew I hit my face a little bit, but I didn't, I didn't think it was like this fucking bad. I got like a bad black eye. It's all swollen. Like I can't open. Look at that's as big, that's as big as I can open up my eyeball right now. Picked up the bike, walked it back, took off my shoe, and I was like, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Like went to my first aid cabinet, poured all the shit I had on it. It wasn't enough. Called my son, had him come over with some gauze pads and some fucking some hydrogen peroxide so I could disinfect it and try to clean it up. Cleaned it up, realized this isn't just a scrape. I took a chunk of skin out. Like there's no skin left. It is gone, right? So I went online. I asked AI, of course, because I'm more grok than man. What should I do about this? And they're like, oh, you should go to urgent care. So I'm like, okay, let me go to urgent care. It's like $100. They'll dress it up, fix me up. It'll be fine. Go into urgent care, and they're like, dude, we're not going to fucking touch you. You just had a motorcycle accident. You need to go to the fucking ER. So I'm like, God damn it, dude. All right, go to the ER. And yeah, the rest is history. I got 10 stitches total. I got 2 stitches on my face because a rock fucking took a little chunk out of my fucking skin above my eye. And I've got 8 stitches in my foot because that big fucking like circle of fucking skin, they kind of had to like pull it together as much as they could. So it's all stretched and it hurts to fucking walk on. And I've got, dude, it's nasty looking right now. I won't show you guys. I'll spare you that. But suffice to say, if I was wearing proper shoes and I was wearing a helmet, not even a jacket, not even gloves, because like this sucks and this sucks, but I wouldn't have had to go to the hospital for that. I would have just fucking cleaned it up and bandaged it up and went on with life. And like it would have sucked to take showers for the next 3 weeks or whatever, but no big fucking deal. As it was, they had to take, I forget what they called it. It was some kind of gun that like blew and sucked like saline water into the wound. So they had to like fucking numb me up and do a bunch of stuff with it. And oh man, so I've been dealing with that since 11:30. I just got home like an hour ago. So like 8 o'clock I got home. So it was a good 8 hours of running around and being at the fucking ER, and then I had to go get a prescription, but then all the Walgreens were closed, so I had to go back, and they gave me a shot in the butt. And like, dude, it's like I had a fucking tetanus shot. I had a like painkiller shots in my foot, in my face. I had the fucking antibiotic shot. Like, if it was working right, which right there, maybe you should put on gear. But you know, I was going 15 miles an hour maybe when I hit the ground. So, and that's actually pretty quick. Like imagine running 15 miles an hour. Like that's pretty much as fast as fucking Usain Bolt. Like the fastest man in the world sprinting. And then you just dive. So yeah, I'm pretty fucked up right now, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I have not yet seen how much this hospital bill is going to be, which, oof.
It ain't gonna be cheap.
Maybe I'll just never pay it. I don't know.
After 7 years, it falls off anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Look, all you gotta do is make payments to it. There's no interest they're gonna charge you, and you just gotta go, oh man, I work something out and just pay them like $20 a month, and they get
Yeah.
up after a while. I've done that on a bunch of stuff. I had one that was calling me up forever. One of them, oh, you owe all this money, and we're gonna do all your credit and blah. It was like $6,000 for like nothing. Like my wife got sick one time and they had to do some labs or something. It didn't even make sense with insurance. Somehow it was $6,000. And I had to tell the lady on the phone. I said, I know you're threatening my credit and this and that. And she told me it was already on my credit. And I said, well, since this has been on my credit, I've bought another car, a motorcycle, and a house. So nobody cares. Like nobody cares. And that was something I learned talking to the finance people. Nobody cares about medical debt. Everyone's got medical debt. You know,
Yeah,
this is a problem here in this country. It's like everyone's got it. So creditors stop caring.
medical debt's one of those things that you end up with even if you have insurance sometimes, you know, like,
oh yeah.
like you can have a myriad of problems that you're like, oh, I've got health insurance, I'm good. And then you go in and they're like, okay, the first $5,000 will cover. You owe $95,000. Isn't that great that you have insurance? Like, God damn it, dude. Like,
And then you find out like the price is worse because you have insurance sometimes.
right.
Like even with your insurance somehow, and it's like how would you know? Because they can't tell you. It's like sometimes you'd be better off not telling you had insurance and just paying the straight up price. But it's all a mess.
I just lost my insurance. I forgot to reapply for it. So I had to do it all over again. It's wonderful.
Insurance. What is insurance?
Oh Lord.
I haven't had insurance since 2015.
I mean, it's kind of a bitch, dude. Like, they say, like, oh, yeah, there's Obamacare and there's all of these healthcare programs that will give you all of the insurance coverage that you need if you have anything happen. It's a safety net that we provided. You know, they actually built Obamacare specifically to fail so that they could crash the healthcare system and replace it with a single payer. That just never happened. They just keep propping it up. Like, that's
Obamacare is a joke, anyways, because I tried getting in a couple of times and I was literally told I am too poor for Obamacare. I don't make enough money, which of course I didn't make anything at all. But yeah, they said I don't qualify because I don't make enough money.
well, that's like the opposite of what it should be. But I mean, specifically,
Right.
that's what Obama like set up with the insurance companies and the way that they wrote the bills and everything. They wrote it so that it was necessarily going to fail, so that people wouldn't have good coverage, so that it would suck,
Yeah.
so that people would then push for a single payer system. And since our system's so broke and everyone just pushes the fucking puck down the field without actually shooting, like, it never gets fixed. And so I think honestly we'd be better off at like at some point if we had a single payer system or something. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know what the answer is, but certainly what the way that things are is just fucked. So, but
I
yeah.
think I was working for Frito Lay when that happened. And they had pretty good insurance, and it was so crazy how it affected even a big company like us. It was like, okay, here's the up. We have to do some updates to everyone's insurance because this Obamacare came into effect, and the short of it was is your insurance is not going to be a lot more expensive and worse at the same time. It's like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, because all the insurance companies are now having to charge a crazy amount of money to anyone who's being responsible because I don't know if you knew this when that was in effect, like in its full rip, you could just not carry insurance. Wait till you got hurt. Like today, you could be like, "Oh crap, I got hurt," and while you're in the hospital, called up and be like, "I need insurance starting like it has to have started like yesterday or like or like from like the day before or whatever." You know, like they would allow them to do that. That was literally what people were doing is getting insurance after they got hurt, which actually kind of makes you a sucker for carrying insurance the whole time. So all of us
Right.
that just carried it the whole time had to pay for these idiots, and the insurance companies weren't allowed not to do this because they said, "Oh, no pre-existing." So yeah, that just means you do whatever you want. Like I'm a sucker for paying for it the whole time. I should just be like, nope, I'll just only get it when I get hurt, then I cancel it immediately.
I mean, that's the way it still is, you know, like
It still basically kind of is. It's not. I don't think of it as low as that, but it's.
I'm pretty sure if you go get diagnosed with cancer today, you can go get full coverage health insurance tomorrow, and then the day after that get your chemotherapy and everything else covered. No?
Mhm.
I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm no health insurance expert. Obviously.
I do kind of want to ask you at some point in this chat about this throttle hanging thing you had. The throttle hanging is very particular to your carburetor. And it's something something I don't know if you realize.
Is
So-
that part of the Electron? Is that like Electron
so
known problem?
so this is the deal, right?
Hmm.
You have a single throttle cable, which is how
Right.
electrons work.
Yes.
The only thing pulling the throttle back down is the spring. Now, on some vehicles, like honestly, I have two motorcycles right now that have single pull. One of them is my Papio, and one's my Sherco. But those use a barrel style flap, you know. So when you twist the throttle, it's like you would imagine, right? Like if you saw a throttle body, turn open,
Okay.
that spring's going to shut it, and it's very unlikely that the spring would not work, right? I guess it could break, and you'd be like, oh gosh, you'd have to like try to like push it closed with the cable, which may not work very well. But with a flat slide, which is how Electron is, typically what you want is a push-pull cable. And that's where you see two cables coming off. That means when you twist the throttle shut, you are physically forcing it shut. There's still a spring, but you can push it shut, right? You have that control. And a lot of fears that people have about the Electron that makes them nervous is because it's a flat slide with a single cable. And what can happen is you can get this vacuum thing where it holds the slide open. And I know when I had a big XR650R with Electron, and that was a comment I used to get all the time for people to be like, "Oh, that makes me nervous. You only have the single cable." And I would say to people, "Yeah, but it was never a problem. I never once had it hang." But I understand the argument, especially the Electron has kind of a light spring on it too.
It does.
It doesn't have a very strong spring. I wish it had a stronger spring. For me, it was never an issue, but I could see why it made people nervous. And here we have the actual example of what maybe people are scared of happening. Maybe it happened to you.
Well, it certainly happened to me because I know when I put that together, like there's the mechanism on the throttle tube. I've taken it apart 5 times. I put it together 5 times. Like when I put it together this time, I even lubed everything up. I made sure that I put a little fucking lithium grease in there. Not lithium grease, like WD-40, but cheap from Harbor Freight brand WD-40.
Did you have, after you switched that cam in there, was there a lot of slack in the line or anything weird?
Well, no. So what happened, like the cam that Fish sent me, oh god damn it, was the exact same cam that I have in it already. So I never switched it out. He also sent me a plastic throttle tube for a stock DRZ that had a bigger cam in it. And what I had done was take apart everything and try to put the plastic tube throttle tube.
Yeah, but it won't work. It's a complete different
It was too
setup.
fat. It didn't work. I had to take it off.
It's a push-pull one anyway, and yours is a single.
No, that was a single. Or I don't know if
that's
it's
not
stock
from the
DRZ or
DRZ.
whatever that he sent me, but it was
This
just a
is
single.
insane.
But it didn't fit. So I
It's
took it
crackhead.
off.
I'm surprised he didn't send you like some random bolts and a rock. I love the guy. He's a good guy, but he's crazy. He's a crazy guy.
Regardless, I tried to put it on there. It didn't work. So I put the stock shit back on there. Like double checked it, made sure it worked. Nothing was binding up. Just took it for a little rip. And then all of a sudden, like I'm coming around a corner, I got to turn left, and the throttle sticks. And what I should have done, if I was like ready for it, I would have grabbed the clutch,
Yeah.
gently grabbed the front brake, and hit the back brake at the same time.
Yeah.
But I kind of panicked a little bit because I was heading right for fucking traffic, and I grabbed too much front brake for the gravel that was on the ground because there was some gravel in the parking lot. And yeah, the front just washed out real quick. It happened real fucking quick.
Yes. When it doesn't ride, when you lock a front up on a motorcycle, lock that front wheel, it's like instant down. It's somehow, I think the motorcycle drops faster than gravity could pull it. It doesn't even make sense sometimes how fast and violent it'll come out from under you when you lock the front. So yeah, that sucks, man.
And I my face was all fucked up, but when it happened, I didn't even feel my face hit the ground.
Got that adrenaline going.
Yeah.
It's just no pain.
And I stood up, and this guy was like, oh my God, are you okay? Your face is all fucked up," or whatever he said. Like, what are you talking about, bro? It wasn't until I got home, I'm like, oh, dude, my face is all fucked up. Oh, shit. And I've got, like, if you look, I got a black eye. You see that up there?
Yeah.
I hit it pretty good.
It's funny because I have a crashed DRZ story where also people stopped around me and thought I was all effed up, especially when I took my helmet off. But it actually was. It's funny in this case it was like the opposite. Like I was kind of hurt, but like basically I crashed. I don't know how much you want me to get into this. It's kind of a funny story.
Good.
I mean,
Yeah, you're good. Let's tell stories.
Like I'm on my DRZ and I'm running up the service roads, 2 lanes, the road right next to the highway, and there's an entrance ramp. I'm not going to get on the highway, but I'm going, down there. I'm going past this entrance ramp, and I see this truck in front of me pulling a trailer, and they're kind of slowing a little bit, and it gave me that impression. You get that tingle, and you're like, oh, that person looks like they might suddenly want to get on. They might want to go from the far right lane across my lane and then onto the highway, right?
Right.
You know,
yeah.
you get that spidey sense, you know.
Right,
you kind of,
right,
and I was like, nah, it's way too late. He's not going to do it. So I roll back, let the clutch out, roll back on the throttle. I'm going 40, 45, and then oh, here he goes. It just comes right across. I slam the brakes on this DRZ, and it's like going sideways. I'm like full lock, and I hit the back of the trailer. Like the front tire hits the back of this trailer pulling lawn equipment, and that throws me into a high side, which is where the bike, you know, suddenly reflicks the other way real fast.
Yeah.
Throws me up in the air. There was a moment while I was flying through the air that I thought I was going to be able to grab the back of the truck with the lawnmowers, the trailer. And in my head, it's funny how things, you know, sometimes you have way more time to think about things that make sense. I'm like, oh, I'm totally going to Indiana Jones my way up to the cab and like kick the dude in the face. If you remember that movie where he climbs the truck, beats the shit out of him. And I'm like, oh, I'm totally doing that. But no, I missed it, bounced off the ground. Actually, I had an iPhone in my pocket. No, was this before iPhones? No, this was before iPhones. I had a flip phone, but I actually had like a headphone jack going into it up to my ears with music playing. And that, to them old, yeah, that's what it was. Them old flip phones. Some of them are tough. I cracked a rib.
Oh, jeez.
That phone was. But yeah, I bounced, boom, boom, boom. I go rolling. At some point, while flipping around, I see the DRZ going end over end. I remember thinking, oh, great, it's totaled. It's going to be completely just ruined. And
Nope, it's a DRZ.
I get up and I look up, and that vehicle's stopped now. They realize they've caused this wreck. I see this dude looking back at me, and then they just take off. They have no plate on this thing, bunch of lawn equipment. These guys probably don't have any insurance. You know, they just run. And I run back to the bike because I look back, I realize it's running. It's running on its side, and it seems fine. So I go and pick it up with the intent of like, I'm gonna go chase this dude down. Like I even picked up a time before it could stall. You know, carburetor, that's pretty funny, right? But by then, like 3 or 4 people stopped around me. They're like, whoa, 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 just sit down, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're hurt. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I gotta go. Like, hang on, let me just check out that you're okay. Well, I guess I had busted my nose in my helmet. This helmet was a little wore out. It was a little too old. The cheek pads were a little too soft in it at this point. So I think my nose had popped into the front of the helmet a little bit, and I busted my nose. But I was like, hey. But when I pulled my helmet off, I smeared blood across my face like some kind of, you know,
Oh, yeah, so it
crazy
looked all
tribal
horror
person,
show.
you know, going to war, you know. They're like, oh my gosh, sit down. We're calling an ambulance. I was like, don't call an ambulance. Don't call an ambulance. And by the time I got all these people to realize I was okay, this guy's gone. So, oh well, but, you know.
That sucks.
But yeah, the DRZ, like not even the bars were bent on it. Like I think one of the pegs I replaced, like it bent one of the, like it kind of bent a peg a little bit. Like it's completely rideable. To get an idea, I got on the bike, I filed a police report. I called the police. They filed a report. Then I went to the house I was going to go to where I was partying and drank beer. Like that's how much it slowed me down.
Well, and that's the difference. I mean, that's like way worse of a wreck than what I just did.
I was going like 45, but I had gear
Yeah.
on, and this is kind of
Because you had gear on
there.
though. You were mostly good.
I did get a little bit of slight rash here and there because I was wearing a very thin mesh jacket from. They don't make them like this anymore. They like the early 2000s motorcycle mesh jackets were like kind of questionable. Like, are these actually going to do anything? And they do a little something. But that's kind of the extent. Like 45-mile-an-hour wreck is about the limit, and it's done after that. You need to throw it away.
I mean, that was my whole. If I was wearing even just shoes and a helmet, you know, like riding shoes, not even boots, just like regular riding shoes that are made for motorcycles, and a helmet, like my arms would have been fucked up. Like this would be the same, but I wouldn't have had to go to the hospital for that. Just
No.
pour some hydrogen peroxide on it and wrap it up and triple antibiotic ointment, and you're good to go.
I mean, even just a pair of tennis shoes. Not that you should substitute tennis shoes for riding shoes, but you had Crocs on, right?
Yeah, I had fucking Crocs on, bro. Oh,
That's-
hold on. Let me go show you my Croc real quick. Let me give me 1 second. I'll be back.
Crocs. You had everything.
He was wearing the Gixxer. This is what Gixxer riders wear. This is their outfit. The Crocs,
Jesus.
the hat backwards. You know how you can tell too? It wasn't going that fast. His hat wasn't on backwards. It's where the blood stain was. It's where the bill is. Like he wasn't
Oh,
going
yeah.
quick because he would have turned his hat backwards.
Yeah, the front.
Oh man, dude, you got to zip tie back together, drill some holes in it, and like zip tie it back together.
Bro, and if you look inside of here,
Is
I don't
that
know if you
blood
can-
in there?
oh, it is bloody as a motherfucker.
It's
Wow.
awful.
Oh, it's so bloody in there. I didn't realize how bad it was until I got back home, you know? And I took off the shoe and I'm like, oh no. Like, this is bad news bears.
Wasn't it leaking out by the time you got there?
It was like my whole foot was wet inside of the shoe. Like, I just walked through some water. And I'm like, I didn't walk through any water. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
MSB 9021 dropped in $20. Thank you, good sir. And said, for the recovery, the black eye is on the correct side. When you want to ask, just say, you should see the other guy. I was actually walking outside the hospital today when I was leaving. I was like, dead man walking. Or I was like, no, I was like, the walking dead. Man. But thanks, MSB. And Alex Parlin asked, will you still be able to work your job? Bro, that's the thing that's kind of, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go.
Do they have like short-term disability benefits up there at your job?
I don't know. No, they don't give a fuck at Dave & Buster's, bro. They hate us. They'll,
I mean, it's something to make sure if you got it. I did that at that job when I worked at Frito Lake 'cause I hurt my back. I ended up with slip discs in my back, and I did that. I took that short term, and by the time it was funny. By the time it ran up, and they're like, "All right, you ready to go back to work?" I was like, "Nope, I got other stuff worked out later." I used that time to figure it out.
well, they said because of the size of the piece of skin that's missing, there's just like fucking stitches that go across it, right? And so, I don't know. They said it's going to be really painful when I get the stitches out, just because of the way it is. That I might need a skin graft, depending on how things go. I hope not, because Jesus Christ, how much is that going to cost? And that it's probably going to be at least 4 weeks, probably 6 weeks till I get the fucking stitches out. So
Yeah.
I don't know how this is going to go. So far, and it just happened today, and I just got the stitches today, and I'm just like, I put on these gay ass the shoes. I don't know where it is that they gave me from the
I
hospital.
mean, how many hours ago did this happen?
It happened at 11:45 this morning, like just before noon. It is just after 10 right now.
Oh, so this is a day. Okay.
Yeah, 10 and a half hours ago.
You're gonna feel
That happened.
awful tomorrow. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, so far so good. I'm not like from here to here feels like it's burnt.
I think
It just feels like I stepped into a fire or something. And then this whole part of my arm is scratched up and kind of feels like it's on fire. And I hurt my wrist. My wrist is sprained. It's not broken, but it's sprained. And you can see my knuckles are all fucked up from when I hit the ground. And man, my fucking face, obviously, and stitches here and stitches in my foot. My foot's more fucked up than I've ever seen. What I'm really worried about is the foot, because that's got to be inside of shoes, which means that it's going to be like festering with bacteria inside of an open wound when I'm trying to work and I can't fucking step away to clean it.
You throw some
like-
baking soda down in your shoes. Make sure
Sorry,
that
I'm about to
when
say,
you get to
I
the
got
point you
like
can put
baking
shoes on.
soda spray that just for
something.
shoes that kill all the bacteria and stuff.
Well, they did
I
give-
had-
Good.
I used to get these custom soles made for my shoes because I got real high. I got a high inseam or whatever. Inseam, is that what it's called? Or is that the thing?
High
between your legs?
arch.
Arch. Inseams between your legs. Yeah, I had a high, I have a
Yeah.
high arch, and they used to put what is it they would put on there? There's a couple extra bucks. They put copper mesh top. Man, those shoes were never funky because of that. I don't know why all shoes don't have that.
Huh.
Probably throw some pennies down in your shoe. Well, pennies are wait. Yeah,
Old
it's my first
pennies.
day. It's my first day.
Old pennies, old pennies.
How does life work?
They did give me this shit though. This it's triple antibiotic ointment, but it's what is it called? Bacterian
Crackhead edition. like,
zinc
super
ointment.
powerful.
And this shit, like triple antibiotic ointment, you don't even feel it when you put it on. This stuff burns like lava when you put it on your fucking arm. Like
Yeah.
you know it's fucking working. So
What would you do in a world without
Oh,
zinc?
yeah.
Honda?
I don't know, man, but you can feel the fucking the murder happening on your fucking.
I hope somebody out there knows what that means. Understands that reference.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
A world without zinc. It's a Simpsons thing.
I don't remember that. Okay.
One of those Troy McClure educational videos.
Oh, I think I do know what you're talking about.
It was the it's like that Christmas movie where he wishes there was no zinc. You know, what's that old Christmas movie where he wishes he was never been born? It's the same idea, but there's a world with no zinc.
Yeah, man. But someone was saying like, "Geez, Honda, you wreck your bikes a lot." Like, okay, when I'm doing like off-road hardcore fucking trail riding and I'm brand new to it, you're gonna fucking not crash, but you're gonna lay your bike down. You're gonna fucking tip it over. You're gonna fucking like not make it up the hill. You know, that shit's gonna happen.
I don't even
But-
call those crashes. By
Yeah,
the way.
and I wouldn't call those crashes either. Honestly, they're not.
Dirt fallovers are different. If you're hauling ass, where you're like clicking up second, third gear, and you fly off, where you actually like separate yourself from the bike and you tumble, that's when you can start saying, okay, that was a crash. but dirt drops don't count.
And as far as crashes go, this is. I think I've had 3 crashes since I've been riding motorcycles. I've been riding for. Oh, I was looking at this earlier. This is my oldest. And there are 2 stickers below this. So the oldest sticker is 2016, right? So I've been riding since 2006. I've been riding for a decade. I've crashed 3 times. The first 2 times were on my first bike, actually. Like, that were actually crashes. One of them, I don't even know if it was a crash or not, but I definitely came off the bike, and so I'm going to consider it. And then the other one was actually a crash. Like, I was like I first got this bike, and I got my license, and I got insurance, and I got my gear, and I was riding on these roads, these curvy roads, just kind of learning the bike, and I'd been going for an hour and a half, something like that, and I was starting to get tired. And I saw this parking lot up on the right around this curve, so I'm like, sweet, I'm going to take a break. And I slowed down a little bit, and I started to lean over, and it was a dirt parking lot. And as soon as my fucking front tire hit that dirt, it just went whoosh and washed out. I hit my head on the other side that time, but I was wearing a helmet. It felt like I got punched in the face because I was probably going 35, 40, something like that. Fast enough. I was probably going 35 miles an hour. And popped a hole in the side case. It was leaking fucking coolant out of it, like where the water pump is. The water pump cover was gashed out. So I'm sitting there. I pick up my bike. There's this huge plume of dust. I'm like fucking kind of bleeding out of my face a little bit, kind of fucked up. And this minivan pulls over. And I'm like, oh, dude, this minivan person's going to help me. Isn't this awesome? The minivan person. And they roll down their window and they're like, do you know where Rampart is? And I'm like, get the fuck away from me, dude. So I picked the bike up and I limped it back. There was a gas station about 4 miles up the road. Bought a thing of water and a pack of bubble gum. And I chewed up the bubble gum and stuck it over that fucking hole until it still leaked, but it was leaking less. And I limped it home and bought a new cover and everything was fine. But that was the first crash that I had. That was an actual crash. The stuff where like there's the video where I'm like, I crashed the KLR. It's like, no, dude, I was going up a hill and it went like that. Or the other one where I was heading towards the drop off that I didn't know was there on grass. And then I saw the drop off and I hit the brakes and I like just kind of plowed into the grass. That didn't even hurt. I stood up laughing. Like this, oh my God, bro. And I saw it coming too. Like a good 2 seconds before the crash happened, I was like, oh no, I'm going to crash. This is no good. And everything happened in slow motion almost, even though I couldn't do anything about it. And yeah, it was one of those where like I had time to think about like, this is going to hurt. And then I hit the ground and I'm like, ooh, this is still going to hurt because it hasn't hurt yet. Like, and right now it hurts. Right now I've got some fire going on right now. It's not the best, but we're keeping in good spirits. And I was making all the people laugh, like all the nurses and stuff. They fucking love me. I was cracking them all up. And you guys saw the video. I was like, hey, thanks for sucking me off to the guy. I mean, and that's a lesson right there, man. Like when you're going through shit, when things suck, sometimes the best thing you can do and the only thing you actually have control over is your attitude. And if you have a good attitude when you're going through hell, you kind of make it not so much hell. You kind of turned it into the opposite of hell. And if you can do that everywhere you go, good life lesson. Dang,
Still
man.
trying to learn that.
Jik. How do you say that name?
You know who that is?
No,
from-
who is that?
That's from someone from our Discord. Think of
Oh,
the big R. Who would it be?
Big R.
He says, "Have fun sleeping."
Oh, is that
That is
Ribbit? Ribbit, thank you. There's a link in here, Ribbit. If you want to come and join us and talk and be in the chat, it'll be just like hanging out in Discord, except for we're doing it for an audience.
Doing it live.
But regardless, thanks for the $20, man. Like I might really fucking need it right now. I don't know how work's gonna go. I don't know how long I'm gonna be fucked up or how slow I'm gonna be at work, or I don't know, man. I just don't know how this is gonna go. So we're gonna do our best and we're gonna get through it and we're gonna heal up and take some vitamins and get some sleep and drink some milk.
Drink some milk.
I mean, what else can you do?
You remember the movie Captain Ron? We talked about this before. Are you one of the few people in the world that know this movie?
I know of it. It's been so long since I think I've watched it one time.
Was that Kurt Russell?
Yeah, Kurt Russell.
Yeah,
where
he's helping the family with Martin. Is it Martin Short or yeah. To get the boat that he inherited back so they could sell it and make money. And I don't know. I just think of that part where he's faking an injury literally, so like the dad will like take charge of the situation. They're in a crazy situation, like it's the anyway. He's like, he said his knees hurt. Then when he goes down there, he's like stomping on that knee, like, "Whoa, we did it!" And he looks at him, and Mark starts looking at him, and he looks back, and Cap Braun looks at him. He goes, yeah, boss, I've always been a fast healer. Believed in Jesus, you know."
Well, I mean, I have always been a fast healer too, but now that I'm 4 years old, I'm like Wolverine when he gets older and he gets shot and it fucking bleeds for a while instead of
Fix
just
him
healing right up. Like, it's not quite what it used to be, and the older I get, the worse that gets, and it's gonna get to a point where, like, man, you injure yourself and you're just kind of like, that's the state of life now.
Oh,
Like,
I was just talking. Yeah, I was just talking to someone about this. I said you get up to that age where sometimes you get hurt, and now it's just a thing. It's a thing
Yeah.
forever. It's like this is never all the way better. Oh man.
I don't think we're far off from that. You know, like
I hope
50s or
not.
60s, that starts happening. Where
I mean,
you're
I
just-
already have some things that I've hurt myself. I'm just like, well, that's just not 100% anymore. And that's
Yeah.
just a little. It's a little dicky now. Oh, my ankle's a little dicky now. That's a little this and that. And then I've had a knee injury. This and that. I've had some things. Also, just like
Oh, you want to tell that
everything
story?
costs so
The
much.
Thailand
Yeah,
story?
same-
I mean, I hit a dog. That was cool because that was on video.
Oh
You can
my
see
God.
you can see my reaction. You can hear my reaction, and you can see it from a couple of camera angles. I think there's my personal camera angle, like for my POV for my helmet. There's Mitch behind me, and then there's Nerb One, Brandon. He's in front of me, and he looks back at the perfect moment to see the accident. And it wasn't going fast. It was going like maybe 50, 20 miles an hour, but a dog ran. There's strays everywhere, and it just ran out the front wheel. And it's that thing where it's just like my leg is the bike pitched out. I guess I tried to save it with my leg. It's just reaction, and I just popped the ACL when that happened. But it was funny because I roll up on the ground and I go, you have the Peter Griffin, reaction.
Yeah.
And then everyone kind of gets me back up on my feet, and I'm like, I felt something pop. It's pretty hurt, and they're like, nah. If you're standing, you're all right. You just sprained it. So I just kept riding, and I knew later it was bad because I couldn't walk. But we just put a brace on it, like someone had a moto brace, and I just put it on that leg and cranked it real tight. And I was there for like 11 more days or something. Just ride motorcycles, this and that. So when I got back home,
That's crazy, dude.
I also got a huge hematoma on that same like leg, like just above the knee, like 2-3 days later. I've got a cool picture of it. Someone just sent me recently, like, hey, remember this? It's just it's so bad. Dude, Ebola was going around at the time, and I was like, dude, if they find out I've got this crazy bruise on my leg going through the airport, they'll freak out. They probably won't let me fly. They'll think it's like Ebola or something weird, But they like when I got home, I went and got checked out because I knew something popped in there. And again, they're like, you've been riding motorcycles, you walked in here, you're fine. It's probably just sprained. we'll do an MRI anyway just to check. And then the MRI comes back, they're like, you have minor tears to every single ligament, your meniscus is torn, and your ACL is completely exploded. I was like, ah! I remember just you have to send that to everybody in the group chats. Like, hey, y'all, you guys thought I was a bitch? Look at this.
Yeah, you pussies.
Like, look at rode motorcycles for a week and a half with a blown out leg and just said, oh, well. But then I see these other videos people put up, especially, I don't want to be mean, but some of the girl motorcyclists, and they're like a 6-month recovery process from a hematoma, and they're like talking about the therapy that they have to go through this. I'm like, oh my God.
Isn't a hematoma a fancy word for a bruise?
It's a big bruise. Those are bad enough. You might have to get them drained if they get so bad. Like, I just didn't even bother getting it. By the time I got home, it actually went to the hospital. It was like fine, but I don't know, man. Some people are just built different, and that's not.
I think
just
I found that
women, too.
video.
There's just all kinds of, I don't know. And we're all built different. I don't want to sit there and act like I'm some tough, hardcore dude. I just think it's funny where I'm like, oh, like I'm not. I don't get as hurt as everybody else does. Oh yeah, that's it. I think it's right at the beginning of the video because it's a continuation. Yeah, like I did a cool cliffhanger. You got a cliffhanger when you have one of these. I might even be only going like 15 or so right here. I'm not going very fast.
Perfectly fine. Everybody's so fucking concerned. I'm okay. I'm fucking okay. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck.
Oh, he crashed too.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, he grabbed him with the front brake. Dude, his head dented that truck right there. And our guide was like trying to give that Thai guy some money. It was like a brand new truck or something. The guy was like, it's fine. Thai people are really cool from my time. They were very nice people.
Dog. And I fucking went down behind him. Ow, my fucking dick!
I need to hit up, bitch. He's a good dude. I didn't talk to this guy in a minute.
Yeah. No, I hit the car with my fucking head.
You're totally Peter Griffining over here right now.
Yeah, it's in like the heavy pain right there. But, yeah, if we keep playing, I think it'll go to Mitch's or Nerd One's point of view.
Yeah, Jake's down there. Yeah, he's fucked.
So when that happened, you just stuck your leg out and it like hyperextended.
Yeah, I think I show a slow motion here in a minute of it. From Mitch's point of view from the rear, you can see.
You're gonna turn off the sound. We don't need the sound.
Yeah, I mean you're just gonna hear me going. Oh shit.
For some reason, when I remember this video, I thought it was on dirt, but I guess it's been a while since.
I will be on dirt in a few minutes.
Well, you know,
just kept riding.
That. Oh, here's the slow.
Oh, I had to do this. Yeah, I had to show like you see because people were like, "Why didn't you react sooner?" That's the moment I see it.
And then you grab a fistful of fucking brake and hit him at the same time.
But yeah, I just wanted. I had to really drive this home because I cliffhanger this in the video before, and people are like, "Why didn't you react? You should have hit the brakes." It's like it's the moment I saw it was basically I was on top of it.
And sometimes that's just the way it is, dude. That's why I mean, riding motorcycles is inherently dangerous, which is why even when you're like, let me just ride around the parking lot for a second and test this out, you should probably wear some fucking gear.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I'm fucked up right now and in pain is entirely my fucking fault. Like it's stupidity, it's short-sightedness, it's laziness. Because I thought about going upstairs and grabbing my fucking helmet and, putting on some different shoes, at least. But I'm like, nah, I'm just going to rip around real quick and then, I'll go put on some gear, like, once I verify that everything's working correctly, And, yeah, the rest is fucking history, dude. It's just the way it goes sometimes, I guess.
Yeah. All right, here we go. This is the slow-mo. You can see, the jabber in the knee. You see the little dip.
Let's see that again.
For a while, I used to hate watching that. Now I don't care anymore. Spent all the money and time. I fixed it. It's fine.
Well, okay, here's a question for you, though. What hurt more? That
surgery. No,
or
actually,
the
physical therapy.
surgery?
Physical therapy was the worst, actually. It's
Really?
it's 3 steps. When you break your knee, your hernia ligament, you have to realize that it's gonna suck more when they do the surgery to fix it, and it's gonna suck the worst when you physical therapy it to get it back together.
Kowloon Republic said that guy sounded like he would have sucked you off.
The guy from the sucking.
Oh
video?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
from the. I mean, I was already joking with him before that. So if anyone made it gay, it was me. He just played along. I make everything gay. Don't worry.
Chris Rex right there into a random pit. You've met Chris. Yeah,
Dude, my
there's
road
fire
with
guy
Chris.
Chris right there. Yeah.
He came out to Colorado and did the Rampart trip that you should have been on. But
And
you
what
weren't.
he did for the rest of this ride that day where I was messed up, he was like, we're on intercoms right here, and he was just like giving me like the rundown of every little pothole. Oh yeah, the dogs. I'm very nervous about the dog. But he was giving me the rundown of every little anything in the road that we came across. But we ended up just going back to trail riding because they don't realize I'm hurt. I mean, they know I'm banged up, but they don't think I'm like hurt. So I just
Well, I
kept
mean, you
riding.
got up and kept riding. If you were like hurt, you'd be like, I can't ride. You know.
Yeah, and then there's another follow-up video. I mean, there's a whole series of this in Thailand, but I've got the one. It's like crashing again in Thailand or something from me, and you can. That's where I got that. Fell on the same. I had enough sense though. Something happened. I was at a little bit more speed moving down the trail, and I got tossed off and went to the left, and I didn't throw my leg out because I was like, no, my leg's jacked. I just tucked and took it. Just took the full
Oh my
impact. That's how I
God.
got that hematoma in my leg. Yeah. I don't know if it's a cow or water buffalo, whatever that thing is. They got those floppy-eared cows in Thailand. Pretty docile, but yeah. If it ran into you, it would be really. Can you imagine like already jacked my knee up and that cow just takes me out?
Dude, I'm trying to find the video of me crashing the KLR. Oh, here it is. I made it into a little short. So this will be easy to share too. And this isn't crashing, honestly. This is not a crash.
We call them that in the title because you got to get them clicks.
Yeah, because you got to get the clicks.
You got to do it.
Am I sharing it? Okay, there we go. Like, that is not a crash.
Like it's
That's
just driving.
falling over. I was fine. The bike was fine. I didn't have any road rash. I didn't have.
This
I don't
isn't
even think I had a
crashing.
bruise.
This is falling with style.
And like
Dude, I'm gonna use
crashing
that
on
next time I
dirt while
crash.
going 5 miles an hour and having gear on, crashing again. You're not really crashing. That's just part of riding on dirt. Like if you're not like dropping your bike and doing things like that, you're not trying hard enough. I don't think.
You should, if you're pulling up crazy videos, you want to hear me like actually hurt. Like you can hear a pop in my leg. There's a video of me rolling on the ground in pain again from my knee. So basically, I got home. I had like a month or so before a month or two before surgery, and I crashed. I could try to find it, and I crashed. I should not have been doing this. This happened like 2 or 3 days before my surgery. I fell off, and there must have been a tiny strand left in my ACL because they predicted there might have been when they did the MRI. They said it looks fully torn, but there's a strand or two. Well, I took it out. I popped the remaining strand by just simply having a little fall over in the dirt, and it was. It's funny. A lot of people think that's actually when I blew my knee out from that video.
You're like,
See if I
not
can find
again. I'm using AI to find the video right now. We'll see who's quicker. You
I already got
finding
it.
your own video or
I got
AI
it, yeah.
searching the entire internet. You already have it.
I mean, I titled it like "How to Break Your Knee," so I guess that's what people would think. Here, you want me to put it in the private chat?
Private chat, and then I'll pull it up.
I mean, like I said, I literally titled it "How to Break Your Knee." I don't know where it is in the video. I'm sure wherever the high watch point is in it, but
Right here, looks like. This is on your DRZ, your old DRZ, huh?
I'm on my brother's DRZ. So this is when my brother was in the Navy, and he just left his bike with me, and I would just ride it around to make sure it stayed running.
Oh.
If you have the audio up, turn the audio up and play it back. You'll hear it
Okay,
pop.
okay.
Oh no.
It's crazy.
Back-
The audio got
Back
picked
it up 20 seconds or so.
What was I saying? I mean, this doesn't.
Yeah, that's the sound.
It was funny. That almost hurt more than the first time I broke it in Thailand when I like fully popped it. I don't know why. Maybe it was just that one little strand was holding on with all its might.
Well, it's already damaged, and so you like you
yeah,
hit
that's
the
probably
spot that
why.
it's already hurt. You know.
And what sucked is like it was questionable if I was gonna be able to have surgery because it swelled up like crazy again from that. And like if it's all swelled up, you go into surgery, you're gonna go, what the fuck? No, you know, we gotta wait like another couple weeks, let it go back down. But I was like sleeping with like super elevated and trying to put cold on it. And I got it to like go down, and I think it was still a little fat when I went in, but they ignored it. They just did it.
I mean, it'd be
you've
like
had
if
an ACL surgery, right? Like when you wake up
Yeah.
from that, it feels like a truck just parked on top of your knee. You're like, whoa, what did
Dude,
what did you
I
do?
describe it as it felt like someone propped my knee up on top of a log, took a 12-pound sledgehammer, hit me on the kneecap,
Well-
smashed everything to bits, reconstructed it somehow, and gave me some Vicodin.
So,
That's
so
what
here's
it
the
felt
funny
like.
thing. That actually is a little bit what happened because I have patella tendon. I know we've talked about this before. You had, I think, with the hamstring. If
Yeah.
you look up what they do for patella tendon, they take a chunk of your patella tendon. That's the strand from the bottom of your kneecap to your shin, and they take a chunk of bone, a square of bone from your kneecap and from your shin bone, and they pull 1/3 right out the middle of your patella tendon out. And if you look up the surgery, there's literally that, like they have a little oscillating tool. They and then they get in there with a hammer and chisel and they take it out. So this is also what, like an inch away from where your ACL is as well. So like the localization of all this trauma in one area is fucking insane.
Bro, what-
like you wake up and you're like, how can my leg be twice the size of the other leg? How did the skin stretch that much? Like, how is it possible? Am I gonna die? You look at it. What the fuck y'all do to me?
Like when I had the hamstring thing done. So what they do with that, there's some little machine that they put, and they cut open your leg so that they can put it on. All right, so like imagine this is your leg, right? And you've got there's two different tendons that go down each side. They pick the inside one, right? It's like the one near your crotch, near your groin, that goes all the way up near your
Yeah.
groin, and then it goes all the way down to your knee. And they cut a little spot right here and put the thing on your tendon, and then it like separates. There's a sheath that holds everything in, like think like a wire, you know, it's got like the plastic part that holds the wire,
Insulation, yeah.
and then it basically takes the wire out. It runs up your fucking leg all the way up to your groin and all the way back down, and it leaves the sheath intact. So what your body does is it regrows
new
that
one?
tendon within the sheath, and
Yeah.
within a couple of months it's like stronger than it was before.
Yeah. That's
And then
so
they fold it
cool.
over a bunch of times and make that into your tendon.
make-
whatever,
yeah.
whatever.
I mean,
So-
that's like
This
It's
happened. Oh, hold on. So this happened, right?
Yeah.
And I was working a construction job at the time, and they were having me do like bitch work at the fucking at the shop. And one of the things they made me do one day was like clean out the bed of a pickup truck. Like there's dirt chunks and stuff back there, so you get up there with a pressure washer and clean it all up. And I was trying to get down from the pickup truck to the ground, and I like wasn't sure, like, should I lower that leg? Should I like lower the other leg? Should I sit down and do it? Like, how should I do? Like, well, that hurts. So I try to like lower my leg down, and I felt that sheath go like and separate, and it has never been the same. It has never been the same. So be careful when you're healing, because if you
it's
fuck
just
it
so-
up,
it's so weird that like your body, like if you break a tendon, right? Or I mean, it was a ligament. What am I trying to say? A ligament. You're just like, oh, that's just, yeah, I know it's crap. But like they can take your tendons and like steal parts of them or the whole thing, and your body just regrows it.
when your body's like, oh shit, we need to grow this bigger and
It's like-
stronger.
oh, it's so like right now, and I'm feeling it just because it's funny to feel it. Because I remember I asked him, I said, "What's going to happen? You're going to steal like a third of my patella tendon. Like, isn't it going to be weaker?" They go, "Oh no, it overgrows." And I was like, "Really?" They said it typically grows like 50% larger than it did before. It was before, and I can feel them even to this day. I'm grabbing both of them. This was like what 12 years ago or something. Yeah, my one they did the surgery on is like twice as big as the other one on my other leg. It's like the way it should be.
Super patella.
Yeah. It, like in theory too, it's something funny. Like it's almost 50% stronger than the ligament it replaced. What happened to the dog? Shoot, man.
He kind of yelped and ran off, and no one saw him again.
Yeah, it did exactly leap up and go see if he was okay. I don't know. There's a freeze frame in there that's pretty. Ugh, if you go in there, I don't know if he's okay.
Yeah, well,
That's life. I mean, it's unintentional. I've also killed like probably a handful of dogs in my life. Unfortunately, every one of them, not my fault. Just driving along, they come out in front of you. One of them was in a commercial truck for Frito-Lay. Big old box truck. One ran across from me, and you know what? I could have swerved, but I would have flipped the work truck. I would have absolutely like flipped the work truck, and who knows what that would have done to me or anybody else on the road. You just have to go. Nope. Critical decision. I have to maintain.
bro, you're reminding me. I too have killed a dog, not directly, indirectly. So this house that I used to live at, we had like 5 roommates and me who lived there, like 6 people who lived in this fucking house. And the front door, for whatever reason, the guy who owned the house never fixed it. He lived with us too. He's one of the roommates. Just never fixed the front door, and you could shut it, but it wouldn't latch. And so wind would blow it. Like you could like really shut it and then do the deadbolt, and then it'd be fine. But if you just shut the door and didn't think about it, and it was a windy day, wind would blow the door open. So I went to the store one day, and I came back home, and I was carrying groceries in, and I shut the door behind me, and I, put stuff away and went downstairs and went on with life. Didn't think about the door. Wind blew the door open. My roommate, who had a dog at the time, his dog ran out the front door and into the street and got hit by a car. And he was super mad at me because he knew that I was the last one to use the door. And then I had to take him to pick up, because the guy who hit the dog brought it to a vet to try to save it, but it died. So we had to go to the vet to go pick up his dead dog, and he didn't have a car. So he's like, I need a fucking ride, kind of pissed off at me. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Took him to go pick up his dead. That was a worse experience, man. I felt so bad, but I mean, partially it's the guy who owned the house's fault too, right? For not fixing the door. I don't know. That's my cope. I still feel bad about it. Duke was his name. Anyway, sorry, this turned into a killing dogs chat.
One time we were leaving my brother's wedding, or since we're talking about killing animals, everyone's favorite thing. I had a groomsman. I was just still partying. Me, Jake, was I was pretty lit leaving the wedding. My wife is driving. Right as we're leaving the park and getting on the road, she runs over a cat. It just runs out from the car. Cat. Just both wheels, like on one side. And she's like, oh my gosh, that was a cat. And I'm like, well.
It was a cat.
It was a cat. And she's like, we have to go back. I'm like, go back for what? She's like, we have to check on it. I'm like, 4,000 something pounds of car ran over it once and then again. just go home. That's nothing to do here.
Bro, my brother used to have a Cadillac, and he would drive me and him to school in the morning when he was 16 and I was 14. We were like young kids.
Yeah.
And as we were driving on the 25-mile-an-hour residential road, there was a squirrel that had been half run over that was in the middle of the road, still alive, but stuck to the road, right? And we're just like, oh my God, let's put him out of his misery. We both looked at each other like, yeah, you should just do it. And so he slowed down to make sure that he could line up the tire just right, And we rolled over this thing like fucking Austin Powers with a steamroller, just super slow. And I will never forget the sound of every single individual bone in that squirrel's body breaking within about a second. It took a second, a full second. Oh my, that's the worst sound I've ever heard. But we definitely put him out of his misery. He was not alive after that. Don't call Honda a douche. What are you talking about? Who's calling me a douche? Out of the chat with you. Yeah, commercial vehicles, you're not supposed to swerve to avoid animals. You'll do way more damage. They taught us that when I was working in construction. Because we had to sometimes do convoys. So we'd run scrapers, if you know what those are. And it'd be D8 and D10 bulldozers on top of flatbeds and all this big shit. We'd roll down the highway at 45 miles an hour with trucks with lights on in the front and back, and they'd stop traffic for us and do all the thing. And you get paid pretty good money for just driving down the highway, But the deal was like anything besides a human runs in front of you, too fucking bad. And when you're in a scraper, you know what a scraper is? Here, let me pull up a scraper real quick. They're basically like the tires on these things are like 10 feet tall.
Nice.
If I can find one.
It's funny when you start
Okay, here we
measuring
go.
tires in feet.
So this is a scraper. Stop sharing. Start sharing. I know you've seen them. I used to run one of these things back when my oldest son was born. This was my job, running a scraper. And let me say this real quick for the people who have to do this for a living. There's always some obscure job site in the middle of fucking nowhere, hours away from where you live, that you're going to have to spend the next 4 months of your life, 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, driving to and working your ass off, putting off family and vacations and whatever else is going on, because that scraper costs more money per hour to run than you do. It's more important to the company than you are. So they run 2 shifts, 24 hours a day, 12 hours per shift, and basically do it 6 days a week with an optional 8-hour Sunday shift. So I was working like 72 hours a week, bro, which, I mean, back then was good money, but I think I made $16 an hour back then doing this, which like now is like, Jesus Christ. I mean, shit. But back then, $16 an hour plus 8 hours extra for overtime. So I was making $24 an hour. It's like, dude, that's what like nurses make back then. Like that was good fucking money.
It's funny how quick that's become. Like, I remember too thinking, oh, that'd be great money.
Yeah.
My first thought is when you said 17 hour, I'm like, oh, it's not bad. Oh, wait, that not anymore.
Yeah, now you need like $40-$50 an hour to fucking live. It's like crazy,
Insane.
dude.
Yeah.
And like these jobs are running out too. Like the jobs that actually pay good enough. Like, I don't know, man. That's a whole different chat. But it seems like things are not going to go very well in the future at some point. Anyway, so yeah, this was the I crashed my motorcycle without wearing gear, and now I'm fucked up. Chat. You get to see my face. Isn't that great? How ugly I am right now, or how cool I look, depending on how you look at it. I don't know.
It's the coolness factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you posted in the chat, my Discord, at least, you're like, remember wear your gears, guys, even for quick ride. And about an hour or two later after you posted that, I was out in my garage and I saw the kids on their e-moto bikes up the street from me, and I was like, and like one of them had a helmet and the rest of them just squidding it. And I was like, I'm gonna roll up there on my e-moto and tell them they shouldn't do that. And I did it wearing Crocs with my hat backwards and no gear, and I was like, huh. If only Honda could see me now.
Yeah, wait a minute. Well, I mean,
I did have to
99
say
times
that.
out of 100, it works out just fine because you ride down the
just-
street and
Yeah, it was like, I was going like 15, 20 miles an hour right up there, but it's still, you're right. Anything stupid could happen. And I did go up there and still, even as a squid, I said, I know I'm squidding it, but you guys probably shouldn't squid it so much. But we were chatting about this and that. They're like, what is that thing? Is it cool? I'm like, no, I've got that lame kind of one. And they actually have like proper little e-motos that go like, I don't know. Mine actually does go 50. Similar to top speed, but those things actually pop wheelies and stuff.
what's it called? The Happy Run or Happy?
The Happy Run, yeah. They
Happy
ride, they're
Wheels?
like, what is that thing? They go, wait, is that a Happy Run? I was like, yeah, it's a Happy Run. I did ride one of the other kids just real briefly, and he's like, yeah, you can take it up down the street if you want. And it's crazy how like the mid-drive ones, you can just barely twist the throttle and they wheelie so easy. But I was like,
Yes.
It's
they
in my
do.
head, I'm thinking, I'm like, did a couple wheels, I'm like, Honda just posted that for a reason. This is a lifestyle. If we get off this bike, go inside.
Bro, like I wish I could go back to this morning and be like, put on your boots or put on at least like I've got riding shoes that I could
Yeah,
walk
don't you
around
want
in
like a
all day.
Groundhog Day scenario? Like you just wake up and this didn't happen.
Oh my god,
Right.
dude. But I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night like ah.
Oh yeah.
And I got to change these bandages, which means I'm going to run out of bandages, which
And
means I'm
you-
going to be
you-
spending money on bandages now.
And it sucks you, like you said, that like most of the good pain medicine doesn't really work well for you. You have bad reaction to it because, you know, a little bit of like hydrocodone or Tramadol, and man, a little bit just to help ease would be nice right now. You know, like that would be
A
good.
little bit of fat, you know.
You know, if I take if I'm really fucked up, I can take Tylenol and ibuprofen at the same time,
Okay.
and it actually works pretty well. Usually, like if it's like headache pain or body pain like this, like scraping, fucking burning pain, I'll just take Tylenol and it's okay. Like it's not like fentanyl fucking better, but
Just did a little fit.
Just a little small pitch.
Chat's crazy.
yeah, dude. And I do wonder, because I have stopped smoking weed, and it's been over a month since I've, you know, and I wonder how much of that is because of the marijuana, because I've heard that the opioids or the painkillers that you use, or especially like when you go to the dentist, whatever they give you, the Novocaine, if you smoke weed, you need more Novocaine. If you don't smoke weed, then the Novocaine works better. So I wonder, like, not that I want to go to the fucking dentist now on top of all this shit, but if I were to have gone to the dentist right now, if the Novocaine would work better than it did before.
I'm wondering though, like if you ended up like tomorrow feeling really bad, and you call up the doctor or whatever and tell them, I wonder if they would write you a prescription for something.
I bet they would, but what am I going to do with it? I don't want that shit.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying it was.
I mean, if I'm in that much fucking pain, I
Right,
guess.
depending
know,
how you
but-
feel. All right.
Yeah, you said it now. You may feel awful tomorrow.
We'll see. I
Have
feel
you
kind of
showered
awful
since
right
you've
now.
done this? You taken
What's
like
that?
a shower since this happened?
I did right afterwards when I got back home, and I'm looking at all this stuff, and I'm trying to clean it out.
When you should be
and-
going to the hospital and you take a.
But they
Now
said
you're gonna
that,
be
like, I can't take a bath. I can't soak, especially my foot, the way it is. It's basically an open wound that, like, this much skin is missing, right? Like a good fucking circle of skin. And they stitch it up and try to stretch it back together, but there's still a fucking gap that skin has to grow into.
Are you?
you're gonna
supposed
have to take whole baths.
So they said basically like I can take a shower and kind of like squirt that shit in there, you know, but
Are you supposed to go get these redressed or something tomorrow or?
no, I am supposed to redress them a couple times a day. Like before I go to bed, I'm going to unwrap this shit, put some more of my fire medicine on it and put some more bandages on it. I've got
Punch the wall.
I got a whole pile of bandages and gauze and wraps and tape and bullshit.
Do you So this is what I've done when I've gotten some road rash here and there. When I don't know what you got. I like to get the non-stick gauze because the worst thing you have is you try to pull this gauze off and it's just weaved into your wound. And then what I do is I would use non-stick gauze and shave all the hair in the area. And
I mean,
then
I already
use
did it
medical
once.
tape. Gross.
Yeah.
That should probably go in the trash somewhere. But yeah,
Well, I mean, you know.
like
it hurts to
it's kind of
watch.
like shave the hair in the area so you can tape it and then put a wrap over it, and that was kind of and my method, kind of like what they're having you do with that stuff. I would always put triple antibiotic or Vaseline on the wound. It's almost like you want to keep it wet the first few days, which seems a lot of people it's scab up.
100%.
It's like no, you gotta you need to stay a little wet. You need to stay pliable.
So speaking of that
Heal.
construction job back in the day, I had a Toyota Camry back then, and it was acting a little weird. So I took it to. I didn't know much about working on cars back then, but I just took it to Walmart because they got the Walmart service center, and I had them flush and fill the radiator and change the oil, right? And like went on with life, and I was driving it a couple days later, and I was on a long drive because I was on from one job site to another, and they're halfway across fucking Colorado, and my car's acting fucking weird again. So I pull over at this gas station, and I pop the hood, and I see that the radiator cap is not on there correctly. So I'm like, fuck, dude. Okay. Let me grab a t-shirt, put it over it, and I will push it down, unscrew it, keeping pressure on it so it can't pop off, and then screw it back on correctly, right? And I'm like, I did that, and I felt like I had it. I felt like it was correct, and I let go, and for a second it was like, yeah, you're good. Nope, and the fucking cap pops off, and hotter than boiling water fucking comes shooting out of the thing. And I'm like, ah! And I was wearing a hat, and I got my arm in the way, right? but it splashed from like basically the top of my eyebrows to where the hat was. So this whole part of my head just fucking instant fucking bubbly burned skin, fucking full of pus. Terrible, right? Drive to the ER, you know, thinking like, what the fuck are you guys gonna do? They wrap it up and they put ointment on it and they did all the things and they're like, you need to keep it out of the sun because sunlight will make it scar, and you need to keep it wet with triple antibiotic ointment until it's completely healed. And I did that very religiously, and to this day you can't even tell that I had a burnt forehead. Like, I thought I was going to be like Darkman for the rest of my life, you know? Which is funny because, like, when I was working at that job, it was 70 fucking plus hours a week, and my license was about to expire, and I couldn't get any time off of work until I had this fucking injury, and I was home for a couple of days while, like, I was dealing with it. And so I'm like, let me go to the DMV to get my license renewed. So they had to take my picture with a bandage on my head. And that was my fucking ID for like 6 years or something. So anytime anyone fucking checked my ID, they're like, oh, what happened to you? I'm like, shut the fuck up. Give me my beer.
You should start just rocking back and forth and start mumbling like. They said they take the voices away.
Well, shit. I do appreciate everyone for being here for this chat. I'm running out of shit to say, so I think we're going to wind it down now if you guys don't mind. But any last minute thoughts, Leo or Mr. Snake? Before we say adieu. To the
Always wear your
audience?
gear.
Yeah, dude. At GAT. That is what I learned today. I will never ride my motorcycle again without at least fucking some kind of riding shoe, protective shoe, boot, whatever, and a fucking helmet. Probably gloves too is a good idea. Like a jacket, obviously, like all that stuff is good, but man, if I just had a helmet and boots on, I'd be, you know, we wouldn't be having this chat right now. Or maybe we would, but it'd be a different chat.
Right.
Anyway. Well, I do appreciate y'all being here tonight for the chat. Deuces, y'all. Shout out P in Fridge. Trouba to Shabanaba to Pressure Batakath Care. Prec the Troops. 2 words made in America. And we'll see you all next time. Deuces.